If you're over 50, you've likely heard that walnuts are a fantastic choice for supporting your heart, brain, and overall vitality. But what if that same handful of walnuts could be doing more harm than good? Many older adults believe they're eating walnuts the right way, yet studies show that nearly 95% are making simple mistakes that can diminish those well-known health benefits. These errors might even lead to unwanted inflammation, weight gain, or issues with medications. As we age, our bodies change. Metabolism slows, digestion shifts, and the way we process fats evolves. What worked in your 40s may not be as effective now and could even sap your energy or impact your health. In this video, we'll uncover the 5 common walnut mistakes older adults make and share easy fixes to ensure you're getting the most from this powerful superfood. Stick around until the end, especially for mistake number 3. It's a game changer that could transform how you enjoy walnuts for years to come. Mistake 1. Eating too many at once. Let's talk about the number 1 mistake I see folks over 50 making with walnuts. You've probably heard that walnuts are a superfood packed with heart-healthy fats, antioxidants, and omega-3s. Sounds like a green light to munch away, right? Maybe you're tossing a big handful into your smoothie, sprinkling them on your salad, or snacking on them during your evening TV time, thinking it's healthy, so more is better. But here's the cold, hard truth. After 50, your body doesn't handle those rich fats the same way it did in your 30s or 40s, and overloading on walnuts can backfire in ways you might not expect. Let's break it down. According to USDA data, just 1 ounce of walnuts, that's about 7 halves, has 185 calories and 18 grams of fat. In small amounts, that's fantastic for your heart and brain, but your digestion, liver, and gallbladder slow down with age, and they can't keep up with too much fat all at once. What happens? You might feel bloated, deal with stomach discomfort, or just feel sluggish and heavy after eating. I heard from someone just like you, let's call her Susan, age 66, who was eating walnuts by the handful every night, thinking she was making a healthy choice. But those extra calories were adding up, and she was feeling tired and foggy. When she cut back to 7 walnut halves in the afternoon with a sliced apple, her energy came back, her digestion improved, and she even shed a couple of pounds in just a few weeks. Here's why this matters. After 50, your metabolism slows by about 20 to 25%. That means your body needs fewer calories and fats, and more fiber and protein to keep things running smoothly. Piling on too many walnuts can even cause low-grade inflammation, which isn't doing your heart or joints any favors. Exactly the opposite of what you're aiming for. So what's the fix? Keep it simple and precise. Stick to 1 ounce, about 7 walnut halves per day. The best time to enjoy them? Mid-afternoon when your energy tends to dip. Pair them with a piece of fruit or a dollop of Greek yogurt to help your body absorb those nutrients better. Think of walnuts like a powerful supplement, not an all-you-can-eat snack. A small, consistent portion can work wonders for your heart, brain, and overall vitality without overwhelming your system. Mistake 2. Eating walnuts at the wrong time. Let's dive into mistake number 2. Eating walnuts at the wrong time. You already know walnuts are a nutritional superstar, loaded with heart-healthy fats, fiber, and plant-based compounds that boost your brain and keep your ticker strong. But here's the catch, especially for us over 50. Even a superfood like walnuts can cause issues if you don't eat them at the right moment. Let's get into it. As we age, our bodies slow down, digestion takes longer, stomach acid isn't as strong, and our livers don't process fats as quickly. Those same fats and fiber in walnuts that make them so great can also slow down how your stomach processes things, which might mess with your medications. Studies from places like the Mayo Clinic show that eating walnuts too close to certain drugs, like those for your heart, thyroid, or blood pressure, can delay absorption by up to 2 hours. That means your meds might not work as well as they should. And if you're snacking on walnuts late at night, that could lead to bloating or acid reflux, since digestion can be up to 50% slower after dark. Nobody wants to toss and turn all night because of a snack. So how do you get it right? It's all about smart timing. Make sure to eat walnuts at least 2 hours before or after taking your medications to give your body a clear shot at absorbing those pills properly. Skip walnuts as a bedtime snack to avoid digestive discomfort and protect your sleep. The best time to enjoy them? Mid-afternoon around 2 or 3 p.m. when you're hitting that energy slump. A small handful, about 7 halves, can sharpen your focus, steady your blood sugar, and keep your digestion running smoothly without any hiccups. Here's the deal. Timing makes all the difference. By choosing the right moment for your walnuts, you're helping your medications work better, keeping your digestion happy, and letting those powerful nutrients support your heart and brain. Walnuts are a fantastic addition to your routine when you use them wisely. Mistake 3. Mixing walnuts with the wrong foods or medications. You're already mastering the art of eating walnuts at the right time, but there's another big mistake I see people over 50 making. Overlooking how walnuts interact with other foods, supplements, and medications. These little nuts are a nutritional powerhouse, brimming with omega-3 fatty acids like ALA that support your heart, brain, and help tame inflammation. But if you're not careful about pairing them with certain foods or meds, you could accidentally turn their benefits into risks, especially as you age. Let's dive into the details. For those of us over 50, our bodies are a bit more sensitive, and this mistake can sneak up on you. Walnuts are packed with omega-3s, which is awesome, but combining them with other omega-3 sources like fatty fish or fish oil supplements can thin your blood more than is safe. The National Institutes of Health warns that too many omega-3s can increase your bleeding risk by up to 40%. If you're on blood thinners like warfarin, aspirin, or clopidogrel, that innocent handful of walnuts, a fish oil capsule, and a salmon dinner could quietly push your body too far, leading to bruising or other issues. Then there's the issue of iron absorption, which is critical for seniors who might feel fatigued or battle anemia. Walnuts contain compounds like phytates, tannins, and polyphenols that can block up to 60% of iron from plant-based foods or supplements when eaten at the same time. This makes it harder for your body to produce healthy red blood cells, which can leave you feeling exhausted, with brittle nails or dizziness. Why? Walnuts bind to non-heme iron, the type found in plants and pills, creating complexes your body can't easily process. Plus, those healthy fats and fiber in walnuts can slow down how your body absorbs certain medications, like those for your thyroid, heart, or blood pressure. Eating walnuts too close to these meds might mean they take longer to work or aren't as effective. So how do you get it right? It's simpler than you think. If you're taking blood thinners or fish oil, keep your walnut serving small, about 3 to 4 halves a day, and avoid stacking multiple omega-3 sources in one meal. If you're on iron supplements or thyroid meds, wait at least 2 hours before or after eating walnuts to let your body absorb those nutrients properly. Managing multiple prescriptions? Try walnuts as a mid-afternoon snack around 2 or 3 p.m. when your stomach's settled and most meds have done their work. It's not about giving up walnuts, it's about enjoying them wisely. As we get older, our metabolism slows and nutrient absorption changes. So what worked in your 40s might cause problems in your 60s or 70s if you don't adjust. The big takeaway? Walnuts are only your health's best friend when they work in harmony with your body. By being mindful of their interactions and spacing them out, you let their omega-3s boost your heart and brain without messing with your meds. Mistake 4. Storing walnuts the wrong way. We're rolling right along with mistake number 4 that I see so many people over 50 making with walnuts, buying and storing them the wrong way. You might think you're grabbing a super healthy snack, but if those walnuts aren't stored properly, they can go from heart-healthy heroes to something that does more harm than good. Let's break it down and make sure your walnuts stay fresh and powerful for your health. Here's the deal. Walnuts are delicate. Those amazing omega-3 fatty acids that boost your brain and heart are super sensitive to air, light, and heat. When exposed, these fats start to oxidize, creating harmful compounds like aldehydes and peroxides. A 2020 study in the Journal of Food Chemistry found that over 90% of walnuts sold in bulk bins at grocery stores were already showing signs of rancidity within just 3 months, even if they still looked or smelled okay. Once those fats go bad, they can trigger inflammation in your blood vessels and joints, harm cells with free radicals, speed up aging, and even upset your stomach with bloating or nausea. Exactly the opposite of why you're eating walnuts in the first place. The tricky part? You might not even notice your walnuts have gone rancid. A bitter, sharp, or paint-like smell might just seem like walnut flavor to some, but that's your body waving a red flag. So how do you keep your walnuts as fresh and healthy as they're meant to be? Start by buying smart. Skip those giant warehouse bags or open bulk bins where air and moisture kickstart oxidation. Instead, grab small, fresh batches, only what you can eat in about a month. Storage is key. Keep your walnuts in the fridge or freezer to slow down oxidation big time. In an airtight glass jar, they'll stay fresh for up to 6 months in the refrigerator or a full year in the freezer with no loss of those precious nutrients. Avoid clear plastic containers or leaving them on the kitchen counter where sunlight and heat speed up rancidity. Stick with dark, airtight glass jars for the best protection. Before eating, give them a quick sniff. Fresh walnuts have a mild, nutty aroma. If they smell sour, metallic, or like old cooking oil, toss them no matter how much you paid. If you love that roasted flavor, lightly toast your walnuts at 300 gotari, 150 citoi, for just 5 minutes to enhance their taste without harming those delicate oils. By treating your walnuts with care, you're preserving their omega-3s, antioxidants, and vitamin E, the stuff that keeps your heart and brain in top shape. The big takeaway? Think of walnuts like a powerful health supplement, not just a snack. Store them intentionally and they'll keep delivering anti-inflammatory benefits. But if you ignore their sensitivity, what you think is helping your body could quietly be working against it. Mistake 5. Ignoring allergy and sensitivity risks. We're diving into mistake number 5 that I see so many people over 50 making with walnuts, overlooking the risks of allergies and cross-contamination. You might think food allergies are just a kid thing, but hold up. Walnuts can be sneaky, especially as we age. Let's break it down so you can keep enjoying those heart-healthy nuts safely. Here's the truth. Adult-onset nut allergies are on the rise. As we get older, our immune systems shift, digestion slows, and our gut barriers weaken, which can make our bodies react to foods we used to eat without issue. Those reactions might start small, maybe a tingle in your mouth, a bit of itchy skin, some bloating, or feeling flushed after eating walnuts. It's easy to brush these off as aging or a bad meal, but for seniors, these are warning signs your body's sending you. Ignore them, and those mild symptoms could escalate into serious allergic reactions like throat tightness, swelling, or even trouble breathing, signs of anaphylaxis, which is a medical emergency. Even if you've never had an allergy, there's another hidden risk: cross-contamination. About 95% of packaged walnuts in stores are processed in facilities that also handle peanuts, almonds, or cashews. If you have even a slight sensitivity to other nuts, tiny traces could spark inflammation, digestive upset, or fatigue. So how do you keep walnuts in your diet without rolling the dice? Here's the game plan. First, start small. If you haven't eaten walnuts in a while, try just 2 or 3 halves a day for a week and watch how your body reacts. Check your skin, digestion, and breathing. Second, always read the label. Look for warnings like processed in a facility that handles tree nuts or peanuts. If you're sensitive, steer clear of those products and go for brands that are certified single source or allergen controlled. Third, keep your walnuts clean. If you're buying from bulk bins, give them a quick rinse and dry them before storing to wash away any residues from shared scoops or bins. Fourth, don't ignore your body. If you feel tingling, itchiness, or unusual tiredness after eating walnuts, stop right away and talk to your doctor or an allergist. Catching it early can prevent bigger problems. Finally, mix it up. If walnuts don't agree with you, no stress. Chia seeds, flax seeds, or pumpkin seeds can deliver similar omega-3s and protein without the risk. Here's the big takeaway. Your body changes over time, and a food that was fine in your 40s might not sit right in your 60s or 70s. Staying alert to new sensitivities and checking labels carefully keeps your digestion happy and your health strong. Healthy aging isn't just about eating the right foods. It's about listening to what your body can handle. When you should limit or avoid walnuts. For some people, eating walnuts regularly can bring unexpected health challenges. Based on research from the National Kidney Foundation and the National Institutes of Health, here are 5 groups of older adults who should be cautious, along with safer ways to enjoy this nutritious food. If you have had kidney stones, walnuts may be a problem because they contain oxalates, compounds that bind with calcium in the kidneys and can form crystals. For most people, that is harmless, but for anyone prone to calcium, oxalate stones, frequent walnut intake may raise the risk of recurrence, especially when hydration is low. To stay safe, enjoy walnuts just once or twice a week. Drink plenty of water and consider lower oxalate nuts, such as almonds or pumpkin seeds. Those taking blood-thinning medications like warfarin or clopidogrel should also be careful. The omega-3 fats in walnuts are great for circulation, but can slightly increase bleeding risk, particularly in older adults. You do not need to avoid them entirely. Simply keep portions to 3 or 4 halves per day and avoid eating them right before or after your medication. Always tell your doctor about your walnut consumption so your dosage can be monitored safely. Older adults with sensitive digestion or conditions such as IBS or IBD may find walnuts hard to tolerate. Their high fiber and fat content can cause bloating or gas when introduced too quickly. Try soaking walnuts in warm water before eating to make them easier to digest, or replace them with flax seeds or chia seeds, which are gentler on the gut but still rich in omega-3s. If you have gout or high uric acid, walnuts can also be problematic. They contain purines, which break down into uric acid and may trigger joint flare-ups. Research shows that excess purines worsen inflammation in already stressed joints. Choose seeds like flax, hemp, or sesame instead. They are lower in purines and still support healthy joints. Finally, for those watching weight or blood sugar, walnuts' dense calories, around 185 per ounce, can add up quickly. Overeating them may slow insulin response and complicate diabetes management. Keep your intake to about 5 halves per day and pair them with protein sources like Greek yogurt or cottage cheese to steady blood sugar. Walnuts remain a powerful food for most older adults, but moderation is key. If you have kidney stones, gout, digestive issues, or take blood thinners, use caution and seek your doctor's advice. For healthy seniors, about 7 halves a day, roughly 28 grams, provides heart and brain benefits without overloading your system. As your body changes with age, listen to its signals and adjust your diet accordingly. Real wellness comes from personalizing your nutrition to your needs, not following one-size-fits-all rules. Walnuts truly are one of nature's greatest gifts, rich in omega-3s for your heart, antioxidants for your brain, and plant protein to keep your body strong. But after 50, even the healthiest foods require mindfulness. As digestion slows and medications increase, the difference between healing and harm isn't the food itself, it's how you use it. Eat too many, and you may overload your metabolism. Store them the wrong way, and the good fats turn rancid. Combine them too close to your medication, and you risk blocking absorption. The good news is, balance is simple. Just 7 fresh halves a day, stored in a cool place, eaten mindfully, and spaced from your medicines can protect your heart, memory, and energy well into your later years. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who cares about healthy aging. And don't forget to subscribe to Senior Health Guard and turn on the bell icon for more science-backed wellness tips designed for life after 50. Up next, watch our new video, The Evening Habits That Strengthen Your Heart After 50. It's a simple guide to ending your day with calm, balance, and better circulation.